channel. Thank you so much for watching. So today I have another vegan empties for you guys, and I have a huge trash bag beside me here. There's a lot, so we will definitely get right into it. I do have a full playlist because we are on like number 25 or something now. So if you are interested and want to see more empties, I try hard not to be super repetitive with them. So we have a lot of food covered on this channel officially now. But I will link that below if you do want to check that out. Please do. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. I really appreciate it. And of course, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you do not miss any future videos from me. Let's get into it, guys. Food reviews, where you can find them, what I thought of them, cost effective or not, all that stuff. But real quick, guys, I have to just say, I am wearing what you might think is just a top, but I'm not. I have to show you this. I know this is a food video and this is not, you know, fashion time, but I'm obsessed. There's this new company that I had never heard of, and actually one of my subscribers, one of you guys, emailed me about this new company, and it's called Agnes and Dora. It is so cool, and I would say at a glance, very similar to like a LuLaRoe kind of vibe. But I think it's pretty cool because it has like a lot more styles. And anyway, she reached out to me. I looked at the website, shopped around, and I got this through her, and I'm obsessed. Here's why. So if you're familiar with LuLaRoe, you know the Carly. Bear with me, guys. It's like a dress, and it's like fitted up here, and then it's like really flowy, and I really wanted to get one. However, hold on. So this is like a full, like you could wear it as a shirt. I know you can't see the bottom of it, but it's like just above my knee, but it's really more of like a shirt with like leggings or a dress. Right now it's a dress. However, guys, pockets. There is pockets in it. I'm obsessed with this. So I'm sorry it beats the Carly because it has pockets. I am loving this. Threw on my necklace, threw on my bracelet, did nothing with my hair, and I am set. I had to share that with you guys. So I will link her information below where you can shop through the site through her too. And I hope you guys find some cute stuff. Get this. I'll link what I got below too. Moving on. So first item I'm going to talk about are these organic Z-bars for kids. It's like the Cliff Bar for kids. And I actually found these through Thrive Market, which I will also link below for you guys. I have a 25% off for your first time order, 30 days, free trial, and free shipping. So that will be linked below too, because actually a good amount of the stuff that I'm going to show you guys today I got through Thrive. But I know I have seen these also at Trader Joe's, and they may be at other places too. But I don't think they sell them in the box at Trader Joe's though, but just individually. And in the box here you get 6 bars. I got the chocolate chip kind. My kiddo loves these, and I've had them too. They're really good. We just recently repurchased and got the brownie flavored as well, and he really liked that too. So this is a must-have now. It's so simple to put in his lunches, and so I'm really happy with these and will continue to buy them. So next item, I was so excited to try these out, and this was from Thrive as well. And to be honest, I don't think I've seen these anywhere else, but I would imagine you could probably find them at like a Whole Foods, maybe Sprouts too. But it's the Earth Balance brand, which we're all familiar with now with the butter that's vegan as well. But these are the vegan cheddar flavor squares. These are supposed to be Cheez-Its. Now they look identical. They really do. From what I remember. I haven't had a Cheez-It in a long time, but from what I remember, they really do. They look like this. Guys, when I hauled it, one of you had said that you love them. You could eat the whole box, and I'm like, power to you, go nuts. I didn't like them. I don't know. It just, it didn't taste like a Cheez-It at first a little bit, but it had like a really bad aftertaste to me. And I even put like a little bit in a bowl for my kiddo to try, and he literally had one and brought the bowl back to me. And I'm like, oh boy. So I was really let down with these, but you know, what works for one and what our taste buds are always going to be a little bit different. So I would say give it a try, but they were a letdown for me, so I won't be getting these again. On that same note, I also did get from Thrive Earth Balance vegan buttery flavored popcorn. And actually, I also got the aged white cheddar one. Now the butter one is good. It's very like kind of basic. Buttered popcorn, it was good. I liked this one a lot. My kiddo liked it too. It's popcorn, expeller, pressed sunflower oil, salt, and natural flavor. Not exactly sure what natural flavor is, but it's still vegan. And this Earth Balance white cheddar one, I really enjoyed this. I really did. However, I did find that it is pretty strong. It is. It's kind of got like a strong, like more Parmesan type taste in my opinion. I just found that I couldn't eat a lot of it, which isn't necessarily a bad thing either, but I would definitely get these again. My kiddo wasn't the biggest fan of this one, but he's very plain. He really is. So I would get this again for myself, and I would get the butter one for him. This is a newer one for me, guys. I actually found these at Target a couple weeks ago, and we're completely out of them now. Now, I got the tropical pineapple one, and I also got the raspberry lemonade one. I'm not sure if I have the box in there or not, but this is the Dasani sparkling waters. They look like they're in like these thin soda cans. Kind of reminds me of like a Red Bull, like of how they look. Or like those kind of energy drinks. I loved these. Now, I did prefer the raspberry lemonade flavor over this one, but Nate preferred this one. But both of them, very, very good. 0 calories, no added sugar at all. Sodium's pretty low. It's 35 milligrams, and it's just carbonated water and natural flavors is what it says. But I really like these, and I would totally get them again. It kind of makes you feel like you're having a soda too if you like drink it out of the can. It's that coldness, you know, that pop top. You know, little things. Finished up this vegan jerky. You guys, on my first Thrive haul, which is where I got this, I showed that I picked this up and I taste tested it on camera. I was obsessed with it. Still am. Delicious. I will absolutely get it again. It's from the Louisville Vegan Jerky Company, and this is Paulette's Maple Bacon. This is my favorite so far. And now I've had this, and I've had the barbecue one, which I think Nate took also to work, so I don't know if I have the package for, but I have tried the barbecue one, and I did like it, but this is still my favorite so far. But this is incredible. This is like crazy how close in flavor it really, really is. It's kind of a little unsettling. The texture is a little bit different. It's a little bit softer than like a really tough jerky, but it's so good. It's basically textured soy protein, tamari, maple syrup, olive oil, beet juice, and brown sugar. So good. Please try this. If you get anything off of Thrive, get this. Oh, here's one of the little packages to those kids' Z-bars. Again, loves them. I did finish up a coconut oil spray. You guys know that oil is something that we do really eat minimally. We do have a thing of olive oil in our kitchen that I have literally bought, and I don't know why this sticks with me, but it does. I bought it in January of this year, and I still have half, and it's not even that big. And so we really don't use a lot of oil when we cook. And it's just something that we've kind of adapted to be a little bit better for us because we get enough oil when we go out, you know? But with that, sometimes we do like to pick up this coconut oil spray from Trader Joe's just to help a dish out if it needs a little something. So I really do like these. I know sometimes these can be like a little controversial of like the aerosol cans and stuff. To be completely honest, I don't know a ton about that. So for me, this works for us on occasion when we want just that little something. Oh, and here's the box of the brownie, chocolate brownie Z-bars for kids as well. I finished up a box of the Annie Chun's Pad Thai rice noodles. These are gluten-free. I also purchased, this was through Thrive. I've seen these at multiple places though. You can pretty much find these anywhere. I did though, the last Thrive haul I did was a brown rice Pad Thai noodle. I still haven't tried those yet, but I'm going to. And I love these noodles. I love them. They are a little bit like, they stick together when you're done and you drain them and they're ready to go. And by not using oil too, they do kind of want to get sticky to each other. But when we toss it in like a stir fry sauce, they're delicious. I love them. I would get these again. I finished up a can of the Trader Joe's Quick Cooking Steel Cut Oats. These are the ones that you can cook up in like 8 minutes or under. I love these. These are my favorite. Again though, I actually bought, I don't know why I was smelling it, this same basically identical thing from Walmart too. They actually have the Quick Cooking Steel Cut Oats says 8 minutes on it as well. And so, I mean, honestly, either way, but I really do like these. I like steel cut oats more. The texture is a little bit better for me because I don't love the texture of oats, like traditional oats. And I love that they're super fast. So I love these. I finished up this Pow pasta, and this is green lentil penne. And it was not green. It really did look like pasta and like penne. And this has 25 grams of protein per serving. Incredible. I was like, oh my goodness, I have to try this. The texture was a little bit different than a traditional like penne pasta, but I loved it. Nate wasn't like as big of a fan, but he didn't hate it, not at all. But I would definitely get this again. I got this through Thrive, and I will definitely put this back in my cart. Again, it is gluten-free, and it's literally made from green lentil flour and organic quinoa flour, and that is it. I loved this. This was just a great alternative to pasta. I've had edamame pasta and I've had black bean pasta, and I'm not the biggest fan of those. And again, it kind of comes down to the texture for me. And this was, even though it was a little different, it was still really, really good. So I like this a lot. I shared these on a recent vlog a few weeks ago, probably 3 or 4 weeks ago now. And I will link it below again for you guys if you do want to check it out. I loved these. I really did. They're called the Go Cubes by NutriBox, and they sent these to me. And actually, it's funny, I had probably 2 packages, and you got 6 packs in here, and each pack has 4 little cubes, and they're chewable coffee bites. But Nate had pretty much the rest. He really enjoyed these, especially taking them to work, and he just needed that little pick-me-up. But essentially, it was like a little 1 inch by 1 inch cube, and it was kind of almost the consistency of like a toffee, chewy caramel kind of consistency to it. But this was the latte flavor of like coffee, and it's basically the future of coffee, combining the kick of coffee with the relaxation of green tea. Each cube contains 50 milligrams of caffeine, about a half a cup of coffee. So it's just kind of good to have when you're at work, you have a long shift, and you just want to pop a little something that's a little more natural and get that little boost of energy. So I really liked these, and we're completely out of them. I think the packaging is cool too, because they like slide out like this, and they just sit in here in individual packs, which is cool. I like these. Guys, I bought these kind of by mistake. Hopefully you can see them. They are the dried baby bananas from Trader Joe's. I think in my mind when I was grabbing them, I like the freeze-dried bananas, and they kind of almost look like little bananas, like banana chips, but a little puffier. And I thought that's what I was buying. Well, these are still full. We just did not like them. They kind of remind me of like but if you keep kind of big pieces of banana in like fresh banana in banana bread, that consistency. And I just didn't like that not being in bread. They smell so strong of banana, which isn't terrible. Wow, they're strong. But look, they're like odd. I just did not like these. I don't like the way they look. I didn't like the texture of them, and they just weren't what I thought. So yeah, they're basically like shriveled up bananas. It's really weird. But yeah, so I wouldn't get these again just because it's not our thing, but they do have those there. So yeah, this was something we picked up. It's the Go macro bars, and this was a new thing we had not really tried before. This was in the sunflower butter and chocolate flavor. Actually, this will be on my upcoming vlog of Nate and I like testing this and tasting it for the first time. We really liked these. They're not sweet. They really aren't. At first, I was kind of like, it didn't really have like a lot of flavor to it. But it did. It crept up, and it actually is very good. Very similar to a Laura bar, I would say. But these are kind of a semi-borderline meal replacer, because this one in particular is 260 calories, 8 grams of fat, 3 fibers, carbs 38, has a lot of stuff in it. But these are, now this one in particular, I don't know if this one's certified raw, but a lot of them are. And we have one more to try too that's actually even higher calorie, because it's like a peanut butter one, and it's certified raw. They're really good for you, but again, kind of more of a meal replacer. I got these at Trader Joe's individually just to try them, because I saw on Thrive that they do carry these in like a multi-pack. and I just wasn't sure if I was gonna like them, but I would definitely get them again. We enjoyed these. So let me know if you've tried them. Sorry, upside down. The macro bars before, and they are gluten-free, soy-free, non-GMO, and vegan. Of course, double check, you know, depending on the flavor you find, that all those things are there if that's what you're looking for, of course. I finished up this Nutpods creamer from Thrive as well. I mean, some of these things though, guys, that's where I got them, but you can probably find a lot of these things elsewhere as well. But again, I've been loving Thrive, so this is kind of a Thrive one, I'm sorry. But this is a dairy-free creamer, half almond and half coconut milk. I loved this, and it's a hazelnut flavor, which is like my favorite if I'm gonna use a creamer. Most of the time, I'll just use an almond milk and I'm good to go, but I really did enjoy this one. It didn't leave like a filminess to me, as some of them do. I recently, on my most recent Thrive haul, I bought the 3-pack of the Califia creamers, and I got like a hazelnut, no, I'm sorry, a vanilla, original, and a like toffee one. And I remember I had tried a hazelnut one in the past, and I thought I loved it. I remember liking it. Me and Nate both are not fans of them, so we're kind of disappointed we bought such big ones, but I thought I liked them. So let me know if, like with creamers for non-dairy ones, what is your go-to? I definitely suggest this one is very, very good. I wish it was a little bit bigger because it's pretty small. So this lasted, you know, between both of us, 3 days maybe. But yeah, the Califia one, I remember I liked it, but I did not like it this time. I don't know. If you follow my vlogs, this has been like the talk of everything right now for us. We finally have gotten to try the Beyond Meat, the Beyond Burgers. Oh my goodness. Now these are not the best thing for you, although they do have 20 grams of protein per patty. But these are like the burger that bleeds. It looks like ground beef. It's crazy. It really does. When Nate and I did our like live cook with us in the kitchen last week, we did these for you guys too. We love them. They are delicious, and they're made from a pea protein, but they are pretty high in fat. So 290 calories for one, 22 grams of fat. So that's a little bit high. The protein, again, 20 grams, and fiber is 3. So it's, you know, not all the time, but this is a great option if you are really craving a traditional burger, because we love veggie patties, but they're veggie patties. They're not trying to be a burger, if you will, and whereas this really did it. So we love these. Now what's crazy about this is, I want to tell you guys, you can find these at Whole Foods. However, our Whole Foods does not have them. They just don't have them. And we've checked multiple times. We've called a few times before going, and they don't have them. But we have a Vons store, which I know is not everywhere, but it's Vons/Safeway. So you may have a Safeway nearby, and that's where we found them. They're about $6 there, and again, you get 2 patties. So we love these. These are like everything to us right now. We've basically had one a week. I finished up a can of green jackfruit. I normally don't share like canned foods like this with you guys because most of the time it's beans or whatever, but I wanted to like speak on this one because I actually recently shared a quesadilla jackfruit recipe that is amazing, and I highly recommend it. And if you're kind of like me, where you bought this and then you let it sit in your pantry because you were intimidated by it, and you didn't know what to do with it, then please try those quesadillas. They were so good, and it's a great way to like try them out for sure. And I even did it with a hummus versus a cheese. It was really good. Now, but with that, if you're looking for jackfruit, it can be very hard to find, but Trader Joe's does carry this now in a can. It's a pretty big size can. It's 1 pound, 20 ounces, and it comes in like a brine. And so what I did is just rinse it first just to get a little bit of that excess salt off, and I just shredded it up. Really good. I would really recommend trying it out, and it's pretty affordable from what I can remember as well. Almost there. So recently too, I told you guys I was on a ramen kick. Both Nate and I were, and this is the wakame, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and brown rice ramen with vegetable broth. Got this at Thrive, and I really enjoyed this. Now I'm still not exactly sure what wakame is. There was little green specks in it that were floating around, and that I'm assuming that's what that was, but I didn't know. But it was really good. We also got one, I don't think it's in here. next time. But like a miso soup ramen one, delicious. I finished up finally this Earth Balance butter in the sticks. Now we buy the little tubs often, but I did finally buy the stick butter, which is good for like baking or when you need a true stick of butter. You know, it's a little bit different. And I actually found these at Whole Foods. This I do find that like is harder to find than the tubs now. You can pretty much find the Earth Balance tubs pretty much anywhere from what I've seen, but this can be a little more difficult. But I did like this just to have for recipes, again, with baking that call for like a stick of butter. It's just a lot easier. So we finally got through those. And lastly, I have this Go Raw sprouted bites. They're banana bread sprouted bites. There actually is still some in here. This was from Thrive as well. I mean, it's cool. They're raw and a little bit healthier for you, but you know what? I think I even tried these on when I hauled them before on camera, and I just didn't love them. I don't know. They're just kind of look like a square Mary's cracker, but they're a lot softer. I just didn't really love the flavor of them. They're not terrible, but they're not great. So that is everything. This is a long one, you guys, but I had a lot on my bottom shelf in my cabinet in the kitchen, and I was like, yeah, it is time to do another empty. So I hope you guys still enjoy these. Please let me know in the comments, sound off on any of these items, what you do with them. Do you like them? Have you not tried them? Do you want to try them? All that jazz. And of course, please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.